Guess what? I had recorded this video 2 minutes ago, but then when I went to review the footage, I noticed that my shirt was like here, and I'm like, bitch, what? So now I have to record it again. Anyways, let's get started. So, what did Ayn Rand think about charity? Was she against it? Did she hate it? Did she even help anyone while she was alive? Well, that's what we're gonna talk about today. While it is true that Ayn Rand regarded altruism as evil, she actually was not opposed to charity as long as it was voluntary, as long as no one was forcing you to help someone else. And as long as helping someone else does not involve a sacrifice on your part. But before we discuss this further, I would like to read to you a quote, something that Ayn Rand wrote on the subject of charity in her essay, The Question of Scholarships. It's a really good essay. You should really read it. But for now, I'm just going to read you the quote. The fact that man has no claim on others, example, that it is not their moral duty to help him, and that he cannot demand their help as a right, does not preclude or prohibit goodwill among men, and does not make it immoral to offer or to accept voluntary, non-sacrificial assistance. And that was a quote. So basically, she was fine with charity as long as nobody is forcing you to do it. One very obvious example of forced charity are taxes, right? Because taxes are taken against their will and they are used to support social programs that we might not even benefit from, or social programs that we might be against it. So when the government uses our tax dollars to support programs we don't agree with, they're seizing our values and using them to support values that we hate or that we don't agree with. So that's the evil. That's what's evil about it, you know? She also took it a step farther, because charity is not only about it being voluntary and not forced. Charity should also be, when you're gonna engage in charity, it should be for the right reasons. It should be because you see potential in the person you want to help, or that person is a value to you, or if you're helping a cause that you really believe in the work they're doing. For example, if you're supporting a nonprofit, as opposed to providing charity and help to others just because you feel guilty, that you have money, or because you feel guilty that others are suffering, especially if you're not the one causing their suffering, you know? So next time you want to engage in charity and helping someone, really ask yourself, are you doing it because they're a value to you, because you see potential in them, because you believe in them, or just because you feel guilty and you're trying to make yourself look good in front of others, or trying to ease your guilt a little bit? You know, that's not a good reason to give up your values, especially if you're gonna get nothing from it. Now, did Ayn Rand help anybody while she was alive? Yes, she did. And this is documented in several places, including the book Letters of Ayn Rand. And this is something she didn't advertise, you know. She could have been like, hey, look at me, I'm helping people, just to, you know, appease those people that criticize her because she was against altruism and she supported capitalism and whatnot. But no, she never made a big show about it, and she actually helped a lot of friends and family members with small loans. You know, just because those people were a value to her, not because she felt guilty if she didn't help them. Anyways, Ayn Rand was not against charity, and that might be surprising to a lot of people, just because she was an intense supporter of capitalism, and she was super opposed to altruism. But there's still room for charity in her worldview, you know, in her philosophy of objectivism, which is very interesting. So I encourage you to read more on this subject. You should read the essay, The Question of Scholarships. But anyways, thank you for watching. And if you want to watch another one of these Ayn Rand on videos, I'm gonna post another one next week.